Hi guys, you are very welcome to my first YouTube video. It's for gals of a certain age because that's where I'm at the moment myself, and that's all I can really talk about. You may ask yourself why I'm putting myself in for this, but the reality is I absolutely have been trying to reverse damage on my skin over the last 2 years. I have genuinely done that. The texture, the structure of the skin, listening to other YouTubers talking, telling me what they're doing, the products that they're using. But what I've actually found is that a lot of these products are not available in Ireland. I have, to my cost, my big piggy bank has gone missing because the duty and the shipping costs have been astronomical. So I really am searching for products here in Ireland that we can buy here in Ireland from the UK, on Amazon, on whatever. The easiest possible way to get your hands on these products, or same products, whichever. And there's lots of them out there, and they don't have to cost a fortune. But really, at the end of the day, they genuinely change this. This is skincare now. They change the structure and the texture of your skin. That's the beginning of all of this. I cannot turn back time. I certainly can't turn back my time for myself. I'd love to, but it's never going to happen. What I can do is turn back the appearance of time. So I'm also, and have been for many, many years, a qualified life coach. So, you know, the best way to ever look beautiful is to always have a smile on your face. And if there's something seriously niggling you out there, and I mean anything at all, and if you want to just ask me on my private forum or on the public forum for a little bit of advice, and if I can't help you at all, I promise you I will, and I will do my very, very, very best to do that. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do is just to get us set off on this, I'm going to prime the eye in the second part of this video to show you how to prepare the eye at our ages, you know, get rid of that discoloration, you know, that crepiness, to hide that crepiness. I'm going to show you how best to do that and the products that I have used to do that. And again, very, 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 very welcome, and hope you subscribe. It's up to, you know, thank you. And if you do want to hear more from me again, just press the bell and I will upload. I think maybe once a week is probably enough for me. Probably once every 2 weeks might be enough. We'll see how it all goes. Anyway, very welcome, and for the priming of the eye, up next. Hi guys, hair back, clips in, ready to rock and roll. Trying to make this as fast as I possibly can because I just don't want to be holding up too much of your time and make all this prep seem like enormous work. So very quickly, what I have done over the last few years, as I've told you, is I've been choosing the primers that I believe are best for our eyes. Our crepey eyes, not all of you, but definitely mine, discoloration in the eyes, and then just basically a good primer that will grip those eyeshadows and hold them in place all day long. There's always going to be fallout, nothing you can do about that, but just clean it up at the beginning of the day and hope and pray it stays on. But your primer should work for you in that way. So, as I said, for me, the primer has to work in 3 different ways. I have chosen, over the last couple of years, a few different primers. I've chosen primers that we can buy here in Ireland. I mean, you see these fabulous girls, over 50s, they do these YouTubing girls, they're fantastic women. I mean, they're so informative, probably a lot more informative than I'm ever going to be because they seem to be very, very informed. But what I'm just going to do is tell you what I think works for me and the more mature skin. So I have chosen primers that we can buy here in Ireland, as opposed to having to bring in the shipping, paying shipping costs from America, so forth, and this really is a pain. So eventually I'll be putting in affiliated links that will show you how to get these primers here. But they're all fairly, you know, well known here in Ireland anyway. First of all, the Urban Decay one. The Urban Decay one has won loads of awards. It comes in various colours. This one is very funny. I will not use this one today because it does take a little bit of extra time, and I'm not going to take up too much of your time. But watch this. It's like putting Tipp-Ex on your eyes. Now, it really, really is. So can you see this? Now, there you go. I mean, that really is like Tipp-Ex, isn't it? And the thing and the trick with this is get it on and pat it in as fast as possible because it dries in like Tipp-Ex. It does give you that lovely, lovely, lovely white base that you're looking for in your eye to get away from that darkness that age has naturally caused within the eye. So that does definitely work for that, but it just takes a little bit of blending, quick blending, and a little bit of getting used to. So the other one I have is the Too Faced one, which has won, and literally has won all the awards. Now, shake it, you have to shake it, there's a little bit of oil on top, it comes out like oil, and then the concealer afterwards. So it is fantastic, it is terrific. However, for me, in the summer, it's too oily. So because in the summer your natural oils with the sweltering that goes on is just too much, and it's just falling away too soon, too fast, whatever. So you need a more drying primer for the summer. I use my Holy Grail. This is the lovely word they all use now. It's a new word that's in, Holy Grail. So the new one, or no, it's not new at all, by the way. This is the oldest man in the box. But anyway, it's called Matte Painterly. And they originally brought this out as a concealer. So the concealer would be sort of, you know, around your nose, those pores that you don't want to be seeing. It would punch in, you know, the concealer into the pores in a nice blendable way, which takes away that look of those big pores. But now what they've used, the makeup artists are all using it as a primer on the eye, because it actually genuinely does smooth out the eye very quickly. I'm going to show you now, because I'm going to use it. And I'm not going to use my finger today because I'm on TV, or not to call this camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this on the eye. I want you to see what I'm trying to work on. You see this dark inner corner here. You see this, all this discoloration that's around here, all of that. You really want to get rid of all that. That's called the blank canvas to start on your eyeshadow. Just literally put on the smallest amount. Don't go mad. Really don't go mad. These pots should be lasting for 2 years. So anyway, hold up the eye, and I know that goes against the grain, but very gently hold up the eye so that you're smoothing out that and taking away that crepiness. So, and literally go in like so, and you can see that immediately takes away all that discoloration. I go right to the very top, because if I'm on a night out, I do tend to, you know, put on the eyeshadow all the way up. Not always the colouring, but the whiteness that defines the eyebrow eventually. So you see that, that's very quick, all done and dusted literally in seconds. And it literally creates that lovely blank canvas. Now you can see a little bit of crepiness there, nothing I can do about that, short of surgery. But anyway, that's the way it is. And so if you have, now some people don't go all the way up to the top there because, you know, just, you know, you're not putting eyeshadow up there. But if you're on a big night out, there's no harm in putting a little bit of white brightening stuff up there that brings the whole thing up. If you've got little white, you know, if you've little blonde hairs or any type of hairs up there and you're not threading, which I'm not very good at, it will show that up. But no, all is good there. We're totally, that's it. I mean, literally, and compare that to the other eye. I mean, there's a big difference there. And that's the MAC Painterly pot. In the summer, as I said, I wouldn't necessarily use that because it is very drying. I mean, it literally dries in so fast. But there you go.